Suppose you've created a listing on eBay and you wanted to make some changes to it, maybe because you felt the price was too high and it had no bids, or you wanted to add additional photos, or perhaps amend the description. It's easy to make changes to your listing so long as there are no bids. So to do this, let's go back to My eBay, and you'll start to see how My eBay helps you manage your eBay business a little bit better. Go over here on the left-hand side and take a look at the active listings. Find a listing that you'd like to revise. In this case, I want to make some changes to my vintage leather men's cowboy belt. I would click on here and look at the hot link for the listing, go to the listing, and as long as I'm signed in, I can click on the Revise Your Item option. In here, you'll see the familiar listing form. This is the same form that we used to make the listing. But if I wanted to make some changes to any part of the listing, such as I wanted to amend the title or I want to add additional photographs, I can do that here. I can also remove photographs if I want to. You can add some additional information to the description if you wanted to make some comments here that maybe you've discovered something different about the item since you've listed it and you wanted to make a revision. You can do that. You can go ahead and change the price. I think maybe my price is a little too high. I haven't been selling this, so I'm going to actually cut the price dramatically, and I'm going to go ahead and make a change to the price. Any other changes you want to make through here, you can do that through the listing form. If you want to change the shipping methods or change what countries you'll ship to, you can do that in the Revise option. Then you click Continue. You'll be taken to the Review page where you can add some additional enhancements, such as Gallery Plus, Subtitle, or Bold. And then we scroll down and we click Submit Revisions. It's important to note that if there's more than 12 hours before the end of the listing, you can revise anything except the listing format. You also cannot extend the duration of the listing if more than 2 hours have elapsed since you created that listing on eBay. You can add or remove listing enhancements too. You may add a second eBay category, add to the item description, add photos, add enhancements, and reduce the reserve price if you've chosen to add a reserve to the auction. If there's less than 12 hours before the listing ends, you can only add listing upgrades to increase your listing's visibility on eBay, but you cannot make other changes to it. So let's go take a look at the revisions we made on the vintage belt. You can see the price change has taken effect, and any other changes I might have wanted to make would be immediately visible on the eBay site. Tightening up your eBay listing, making corrections and revisions, it'll be something that you'll want to do from time to time, such as if a buyer mentions something important to you that you may have missed during a question and answer exchange. Perhaps they see something in the photograph that you missed about the condition of your item. Or if you realize that you might want to add more photos to better market and merchandise your listing, or if you simply want to sharpen up the quality of your description to make it more appealing to your buyer. All of these things can be done with the Revise feature.